From the KBIA Newsroom in Columbia, I'm Maggie LeBeau. Meals on Wheels is opening meal signups for people who rely on the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP. The Columbia Missourian reports that SNAP, a U.S. Department of Agriculture program providing food aid to low-income individuals, will halt distribution starting November 1st because of the ongoing federal government shutdown. Meals on Wheels, a Columbia-based nonprofit that helps seniors live independently, says it will provide discounted hot meals to those affected based on financial need and mobility limitations. Meal signups and more information can be found on their website. And Missouri transportation and public safety officials are urging drivers to stay cautious as the holiday season approaches. At a press conference this morning, officials urged Missourians to take responsibility behind the wheel as driver behavior continues to be a leading cause of fatal crashes. So far this year, there have been 745 roadway deaths across the state, about 1% lower than last year, but officials warn that those numbers will rise. Eric Schrader is the Deputy Director of the Missouri Department of Transportation.
That's a tragic number all in itself, and the year's not over. So we know these last 3 months are some of our highest fatal months, and that they're the most challenging.
The Department of Transportation says it's expanding safety measures and adding more protective features to roads to help reduce crashes. In other news, food banks across the country are trying to stock more food. They're expecting increased demand because the government shutdown has interrupted benefits from the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP. In November, people enrolled in the program will not receive their monthly stipend to help buy food, including 150,000 people in Missouri. Celia Cole leads Feeding Texas, the state's association of food banks.
We are just doing what we can to bring in the most resources to our network. And like I said, hoping that the shutdown will be resolved.
Cole said that food banks are especially looking for canned foods like vegetables, tuna, and chicken, as well as peanut butter, rice, and beans. And even as shutdown continues, the nearly 90,000 Missourians who participate in WIC, a program that focuses on the nutritional needs of pregnant and postpartum women, infants, and children, will be able to use their benefits in November. The Missouri Department of Health and Senior Services announced today that WIC families should continue to attend appointments and redeem benefits until further notice. Department spokesperson Lisa Cox said there are currently no plans to pause the program, but since they are having to rely on money that was allotted to the state during the previous fiscal year, monitoring what remains must be done on a daily basis.
There's no mechanism for state funding to be used for the food benefits. That's not an option we have. So right now, we really are just fortunate that we had money left on the table here at the end of the month to get us into November and buy us some more time.
Cox says the department will communicate with WIC participants and retailers if the program needs to be paused. I'm Maggie LeBeau, KBIA News, Columbia.